Hello viewers, welcome to my channel PC Duo Kimberlite. Today we are discussing an important topic for SYBSc structural geology problems. As per the Savitribai Phule Pune University, we are conducting an online practical exam. So shortly within a 20-25 days, the exam will be announced for SYBSc practical as well as TYBSc practical. So today we are going to see a simple problem type A, where the structural problem involving true thickness, vertical thickness and width of outcrop. I am Dr. Sajid Undekar, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Geology, AKI, Pune College of Arts, Science, Commerce, Camp, Pune, Maharashtra, India. I hope this will be definitely help to the SYBSc Savitribai Phule Pune University, that is formerly known as University of Pune. For this student, this will be a definitely help. But in addition to this, this problem is also going to help the TYBSc, because the TYBSc also we have the online examination, and the second practically is completely a structural geology is there. So there will be the problems are there. So I'll try my level best to complete as many as this video, so that students can help. Today might be I'm helpless due to the unavailability of light which is required. I'm going to try a second attempt now, because whatever the due to pandemic, everything has lockdown has been taken place. No shops are open now. Due to this, I could not get the uh, extra lights which will be required. So hope with this, whatever I'm going to convey my message to the SYBSc students of Savitribai Phule Pune University. We will have together with that problem. So now what we are going to make out here, the first problem, the type A problem, where we are going to have the structural problem involving true thickness, vertical thickness and width of outcrop. First we'll see the three definitions of this particular part. So here we have a board, we have been made now a temporary one. So on this basis we will see now. Now whenever you're going to draw now, keep this longest axis of this protractor parallel to this what we have, the paper is there and little bit lower side and exactly in the center. I hope this will be clear line now. Yes, so that line will be your horizontal surface. So here this somewhere you can write down, this will be your horizontal surface, and make a point, center point in the middle, and from there we'll draw an inclined bed. Yes, I have drawn one inclined bed. Now another one parallel to this one, we will draw the another bed. So what we'll do now, the longest axis will make a parallel to this side, and for the support, slowly you can shift it out properly. That part where whenever you are going to shift it out, see that the whatever the line which we have been drawn, this protractor, one of this arm should be parallel. Now I can say slowly I'm going to shift it out. Yes, slightly shifted. Both should be a perfect strong hold. Now I'll keep this one projector. Yes, fix up. Now wherever they are ending, from there you have to draw the line parallel to this. Both should be ending at the same point. So here we have the point. So with your free hand, yes, make it the covering so that we could get the inclined bed. So now I have drawn the inclined bed. This will be your top bedding plane. Write down the short forms, and this is your bottom bedding plane. So this is the bed, inclined bed is there. Now in this inclined bed, yes. Now here we have drawn top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane. So here in this what we have, the top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane. This will become the bed. Yes. Now when you are going to make the perpendicular distance, if you measure perpendicular distance, how you have to draw the perpendicular distance? Yes, I'll draw. The longest axis will be parallel to this, and now perpendicular this one. So this will be become your true thickness. This is your true thickness where we have taken perpendicular to the top bedding plane as well as the bottom bedding plane. So this is the one, that is the shortest distance present between the top bedding plane and bottom bedding. That is the, normally it will be a perpendicular to each other. Now we have to take the vertical thickness. Now take a perpendicular from the horizontal surface. Take a perpendicular to the horizontal surface, and now you have to measure anywhere on that point, on that line, the top bedding plane and the bottom bedding plane should be exposed. So this particular will be called as your vertical thickness. So right from this point, anywhere in this, where we can get on that particular line, top and bottom bedding plane. If we make out here, go on shifting, so this much will be there. So now what is happening? I'm getting top, but I'm not going to get the bottom. Similarly, if I get the top and bottom is there, but if I shift it here, I could not get the bottom I got, but top is not there. So on that perpendicular to the horizontal surface, when you draw the line, on that line, the top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane is exposed. And so the distance between the top and bottom bedding plane will be called as the vertical thickness. Now what will you have? The true thickness and the vertical thickness. They may be equal, or the vertical thickness may be greater than that. So that will be the what we have. So they may be equal. So example, true thickness 200 meters. Similarly, the vertical thickness also 200 meters. But it will not be happen that vertical thickness is 190 meters and true thickness is 200 meters. If such thing, if you find while you are drawing this problem, that means you have made some mistake. You are not taken the angle properly, or you are not drawn the lines parallel together. So one by one you have to check it out your problem where you get the mistake. Why? Vertical thickness you got a less. So the vertical thickness should be parallel equal to the true thickness, or the vertical thickness should be greater than the true thickness. Now the next one, the width of outcrop. Wherever on the horizontal surface, the top bedding plane and the bottom bedding planes are exposed. So the distance when you are going to measure between these two is called as the width of outcrop on the horizontal slope. So this is the width of outcrop on horizontal slope. Now if hill slope is given, say assume now I am going to draw the hill slope here. I don't know the angle, just we make a theta angle. Yes, the hill slope is given. So here you can write down, this is the hill slope. So on that hill slope, you have to find out the width of outcrop. So between the top and bottom bedding plane on this line, this is the width of outcrop on the slope. So here we have seen the true thickness, vertical thickness, width of outcrop on the horizontal surface, width of outcrop on hill slope. These are the things there, and now in this video we are going to solve problems, 8 to 9 problems will solve, so that you can get the idea and concept will clear, and make a practice the same problem which are there in our journal. The same I'll make the scan copies and I'll upload on the Google Classroom. So it will not be possible for everyone to view that Google Classroom, but for our college student at least, as well as in Pune University, those affiliated colleges are there. For there, I can make that scan available. Start the first problem, that is a type A problem. I'll read out the problem, and we will note down the points on the right hand side corner of the solve sheet will be there, so we can get the practice. Coal seam is deeping towards north. So here coal seam is there, and that is deeping towards north by an angle of 25 degrees. So a coal seam is deeping towards north by 25 degrees, is seen to be exposed on level ground. So it is exposed on horizontal surface. The true thickness is 350 meters. The true thickness is given 350 meters. Now, what you have to find out? You have to find out the width of outcrop. You have to find out the width of outcrop on the horizontal ground as well as the vertical thickness. So, width of outcrop you have to find out, and the second one, vertical thickness you have to find out. So, this is the simple problem. That is a coal seam deeping towards north by an angle of 25 degree, and given true thickness is 350 meters, find the width of outcrop on horizontal surface and find out the vertical thickness. So this is the problem, and that problem will be carries the 5 marks. If it is a offline exam is there, that will be carries the 5 marks. But now here it is online exam is there, so you have to be see the relations what we are going to make out. Is first we have to draw the horizontal line. Yes, this is what we have drawn the horizontal line. North is given. Remember now the convention which are given now is the directions. The top is always given north. This is south. The right hand side is your east and left hand side is the west. So when you rotate now, the north will come on this position and south will go on this direction. Now mark the center point, and from there you have to take the angle how much? That is the 5 degree towards north. So towards north, keep this protractor properly, and this arm should be exactly parallel together. Is 25 degree, 20, and this is the 25. So I have marked the point. Mark while you are joining these 2 points, check that they should be exactly matched. So it should not be avoid. Yes, exactly matching. So you have drawn the one line. Now you have given the true thickness is given. What is the true thickness? 350, and you have to take the perpendicular to the top bedding plane. If I take on this side, the problem goes out and it is problem will not complete. So here we have a lot of spaces there. So on the lower side we have to take the 350 meters. So I'll take 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and this is the 3.5 centimeters. Now you have to draw the parallel line to this line from this point. So the longest arm make a parallel to this, and the protractor will be there left hand side, and this has to be on the right hand side. Once you match the line properly, now slowly you have to shift it out, fill the points where you are marked, and see now where it is there roughly parallel to this. Yes, you have to draw the line. Yes, but still it is not been complete, so you have to extend the line. Might be it is going out of the page. Yes, it might go out of the page. Okay, no problem. But in the this is on the I'm exercising. This is a bigger scale is there to for teaching for the students. So there we have the first what we are given. The true thickness is measured. We have taken. Yes, this is what we have taken. This we have taken the true thickness is 350 meters, and scale we have taken as 1 centimeter is equal to 100 meters. Without fail, everywhere whenever you start doing any structural problems, you have to write down the proper scale. If it this you are not given the proper scale, then it will be become a problem. Yes, where we are there that we have taken the true thickness, we have taken perpendicular to the both the top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane. So now here we have taken the 350. Now you have to measure the next one. You have to take the vertical thickness. Now take a perpendicular to the horizontal surface. It should not be very close. Take a little bit longer side, other side, far. So yes, we have been marked. So from this distance, we have taken perpendicular to the horizontal surface. Yes, make it out this perpendicular, and now the vertical thickness you have to be measured. How much it is there, you have to find out. So measure now between the top and bottom bedding plane on this particular line. Say 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3.9. So 390 meters. So this will be the first answer you got it. The vertical thickness you got is 390 meters. Now there will be the width of outcrop we have to find out. So what we have to do now? The extend this line. Yes, I have extended the line, And now the width of outcrop is on the horizontal surface. So you have to measure this distance. I'll start with the 1 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it will be 8. So 800 meters. So width of outcrop is 800 meters. So now we have the two questions that have been asked. The first one, the width of outcrop on horizontal slope is 800 meters. Write down on the lower side answers. Then the vertical thickness, use the short form, and it is given, we have find out the 300 meters. So this is the first simple problem we have been solved, and you will get the idea about this particular problem. I hope this will be clear. Yes, we'll start with the next problem now. Problem number 2. Yes. Now I'll again read out the problem number 2 so that we can get the idea. A conglomerate bed. Now here it is given conglomerate bed. A conglomerate bed deeps towards east. The conglomerate bed is deeping towards east by an angle of 40 degree. So a conglomerate bed is deeping towards east by 40 degree. It is exposed on the eastern slope. It is exposed on the eastern slope with 10 degree slope. So again, it is exposed on the eastern slope with a 10 degree. If the true thickness is 300 meters, find the width of outcrop on the given slope. So this is only one question has been asked. The width of outcrop of the given slope. Simultaneously, we will find out the other answer also which have been not asked. You can write down over there. So examiner will be impressed with what we have been given the answers. Yes, middle point should be a bit marked. Now with the compass, yes, with the compass we will find out. Now east will be on this side, west on this side. Yes. So now how much is given the angle? Light B, the angle may be varied, will be there 40 and 40 degree. So we'll take the 40 degree. Mark this point. Join these 2 points now. The center point and whatever the 40 degree point is there, mark exactly to the center point. We have been marked now. Yes, and make it out here clear that this is your 40 degree. And what is given? The true thickness is given. We'll measure next one. We'll take the true thickness, and true thickness is given. How much is given? 300 meters. So if I take this side, it will go out of the page. So we will take on the lower side perpendicular to this, the longest arm of the 5. We make it parallel to this. What we have taken the angle 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and this will be the 3 centimeter. And at the same time, line. Yes. Now we have to draw a parallel line to this, and this is your true thickness, what we have been taken. Now again, keep this line parallel to your protractor, and now say this is the same. I am holding the pen also in my hand. Now slowly shifting. Now you have been doing, everyone doing with the pencil. Yes, so be careful while you are drawing. See that both the points should be ending at a 1 point. Yes, and now you have to a little bit extend the problem to see its width of outcrop. Yes. This is what we have been done now. This problem we have been solved. Now, but what is there? We have to find out now the next one. Vertical thickness and width of outcrop we can find out. The width of outcrop, which is asked on 10 degree. If I take the angle 10 degree from this side, what is happening? Only we get top bedding plane, but bottom bedding plane is not there. This is the top bedding plane and this is the bottom bedding plane. As usual, whichever that comes on the top, it is a top bedding plane, and below this, it is a bottom bedding plane. So what I'll do, I'll take a 10-degree angle from this side towards the east, so that we can get both the junctions on that particular line, the top bedding plane as well as the bottom bedding plane on that 10 degrees. Yes, 10 degree, and now yes, 10 degree. Yes, little bit you have to be cut down. Marker pen I am using, so I could not cut. This is happened, so you have to rub it out. It should not be look good. So in examination, you have to be cut down this part. Now the width of outcrop on the slope we have to find out now how much it is there. So we will measure. Let's keep this point at 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.9. So it is the 5.9. So 590 meters. So width of outcrop is 590 meters. Similar one will get the width of outcrop on slope. It is on slope. And now width of outcrop on horizontal ground. Yes, that also we can give this to the examiner. So examiner will impress. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So it is 450 meter on the ground. And whereas if you want the vertical thickness, if start from here, only we get the bottom bedding plane, not top bedding plane. So from here you can start making the top bedding plane. So I will draw this line. And now from top to the bottom, if you measure on this line, it will give you the vertical thickness. It is exactly 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So BT will be your 400 meters. So this is the way you have to solve the problem, and hardly 10 to 15 minutes we have to take to complete this problem. Unnecessarily don't delay it out one by one step. If we go, then it will become the easy to solve. I think this will be the clear. This is problem which we have solved now, problem number 2. If you want, this is the problem number 2 which we have solved from the type A, where the width of outcrop, vertical thickness and true thickness. Now in this problem what is given? That the conglomerate bed is dipping towards east by 40 degree and the heel slope is again towards the east by 10 degree. The true thickness is given as 300 meters. You have to find out the width of outcrop on the slope as well as on the ground, and as well as you have to find out the vertical thickness. But in the examination, examiner is asked you just the vertical thickness, the width of outcrop on inclined slope. We'll see the next third problem, and in that third problem we'll see there is another combination will be there. Yes. Now we'll see go for the third problem, but now due to the clouds, this is the cyclone situation has come to the Bombay, and due to that everywhere we have heavy rain is there, in Pune where we have right from morning it is a cloudy is there. So problem of the light is there, that I don't have the sufficient light which is required for this video, and again the outside the sunlight is also very poor, so might be my face will be become darker, but try to what we want to pass on the message that whatever the structural problems are there, time is less, so that student can get more practice. So I'll upload as it is, and might be once tomorrow the shops will be open for 9 to 2 o'clock. Within that period I'll bring 1 or 2 lights, so that in the next video we'll find out there will be more light. Yes, come to the next one, problem number 3 now. Yes, now we are going to solve the problem number 3, type A. Remember now today we are going to only see the type A. A shell bed. Here it is given shell bed deeping in southeast direction. So shell bed is deeping towards southeast direction with an angle of 20 degree. A shell bed is deeping towards southeast with a 20 degree, and it's exposed on a slope which is sloping towards northwest. So a slope is given which is sloping towards northwest with an angle of 30 degree, which is an angle of 30 degree. So both sides the hill slope is given southeast as well as northwest and with angle of 30 degree. If the width of outcrop is 200 meters, and now what is given? The width of outcrop is given 300 meters. Then we have to find out true thickness as well as the vertical thickness. These two things you have to find out from this particular problem. So again I'll read out. A conglomerate bed is dipping towards southeast with an angle of 20 degree and it is again dipping towards northwest by an 30 degree. The width of outcrop is given 300 meters. Find out the true thickness as well as the vertical thickness. Yes. The first again the same one. Draw the horizontal line parallel to this particular edge of the page so that it looks nice. Otherwise, if you draw the tilting one, then it will not look good. So whatever the presentation should be there, it should be neat, clean, in a proper fashion is there. So examiner will be impressed. So now with the compass, you have to take the two angles one at a time. One is 20 degree, one is 30 degree. Now, which will be the southeast and northwest? As usual, yes, the direction we are there, north on the top, south, this is your east and this is west. Right hand side is your east. So here south east is coming. So here we have southeast and here we have the northwest. So that comes, this particular will be the horizontal slope which is coming in the northwest southeast direction. Now southeast will be 20 degree. Yes, 20 degree, whereas northwest is 30 degree, 10, 20 and 30 degree. Now you have to join these two. I will read out the problem. A shell bed is dipping towards southeast with an angle of 20 degrees. So this is the 20 degree we have been drawn and with an angle of 20 degree. If it exposed on a slope which is sloping towards northwest, an angle of 30 degree. 30 degree. If the width of outcrop is 200 meters, the width of outcrop, not 300 meters. Yeah, that's why I have to make the correction. It is 200 meters on the slope. If the width of outcrop is on the slope towards the northwest, yes, that is the not given, towards the northwest. So 200 meters you have to take towards the northwest. One centimeter and this will be the second centimeter. And now you have to draw the parallel one. Okay, supporting one, you can take anything. Now I am taking the protractor. Might be next time I'll take the scale so that you can get the idea that how we can draw the parallel line by shifting methods. Yes, this is the way you can shift it out. Now you can see now, still little bit more we require. So I can go out of the page and now slowly come down. Yes, take it out with the pencil whether it is joining and now see where it is ending. Yes, so this is the way you have to draw the section. Yes, so that is the way you have to make out the problem. Now we have already drawn. This is the width of outcrop we have taken as 200 meters. Now what is there? You have to find out the true thickness, perpendicular distance between the top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane. Everywhere you can write down top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane. So you'll get the idea, make a perpendicular. So this is the true thickness. You have to measure it out and see how much it is there. It will be 1.5. So your first answer, true thickness is 150 meters. 1.5 scale we have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 100 meters. Without for fail, write down the scale. Examiner will cut your marks. Then the next one, width of outcrop we have to take out. So perpendicular to the horizontal surface, we have to measure the distance between the top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane. So this should be perpendicular to the horizontal surface, and the distance we have to measure between the top and bottom bedding plane. Yes, it is 1, 1.5, 1.6. So it is 160 meter. Now you can see now width of outcrop is greater than the true thickness. So this is what we have the problem. I'll just make a revision over here that a conglomerate bed is deeping towards southeast by 20 degree and deeping towards northwest by 30 degrees. So southeast 20 degree and northwest 30 degree. The width of outcrop is 200 meters towards the northwest. So on that northwest, we are taking 200 meters from the top pointed, and we are drawn a parallel line to this one. Then we have taken the perpendicular distance between the top bedding plane, bottom bedding plane. This will be your first answer, true thickness. Then we have the next one, taken perpendicular to the horizontal surface and measure the distance between the top and bottom bedding plane. It will be comes 160 meters, and here it is comes 150 meters. Both sides write down the answer, and the lower side also make the heading answers. Yes. So number 1, true thickness. Number 2 is the vertical thickness. Whichever the way you make the presentation, it will be look good. Don't make the more scratches, more rubbing black. So use the good eraser as well as the pencil which you are going to use. That should be a pointed one. Yes. So that your whatever the section is there, it will be neat and clean. So now come to the next problem number 4. Now in that problem number 4, I'll read out from the journal. Yes, is in my hand. It is journal is there. So the student journal is there. Yes, problem number 4 in the type A. This is the 4 and this is the type A. A hill has a slope of 40 degree towards north. So now north 40 degree. Yes, and south will be 30 degree. So the hill slope is given on the both sides, north 40 degree and south 30 degree. Top junction of sandstone bed is exposed on the both sides, whether it will be towards the north side as well as on the south side at a 300 meters and 200 meters. Yes, top junction on north, it will be at 300, and for the south it will be 200 meters. Then what is given? The width of outcrop on the northern slope. The width of outcrop on northern slope is 200 meters. So find out the on northern slope is 350 meters. It is 350 meters, not 200. So if the width of outcrop is on the northern slope is 350 not 350, it is 250. It is the big one. 250. Find the vertical thickness, width of outcrop on the southern slope and deep direction and the deep amount. Yes. Now here what we have given the width of outcrop is towards the northern side is 250 meters. So what we are going to do first, the simple again as usual, we are doing draw the first horizontal line, and north will come on your right hand side. As you turn it out, it comes on that side. South will be on the left hand side. Mark the center point, and with the compass now you have to take the angle. Is north will be 40 degree, 0, 10, 20, 30. It is 40 here, and south 30 degree, 10, 20, and this will be 30. One at a time. Take these two angles, draw and join these 2 points to the center point. Then this point we have to draw. Now how much you have taken? This side we have taken 40 degree north and 30 degree towards the south. Now what is given next one? The top bedding plane on the northern side as well as on the southern side. The top bedding plane on northern side and southern side is exposed at 300 meters and 200 meters. So first take it towards the north, 300 meters. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and this is the 3 centimeters. Come to here 2 centimeters. 1 centimeter, and this will be your 2 centimeter. Now top junction you have to join. I'm joining this one, so it will become your top bedding plane. If I go over there, problem will go top. The remaining space will be there on the lower side, so it will not look good. So this will be your top bedding plane. Now on the northern side, the how much is width of our top is given? 250. 250 on the northern side it is given. So from this point, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and this will be 2.5. Now, and first I am going to use the scale, and now see how we are going to draw the parallel line. Yes, make this arm parallel to this. What we are drawn, the first top bedding plane, slowly shift it out, and wherever the point will comes out, is see down. Yes. So we have been drawn the parallel bed, and now this is given 300 meters, 250 meters. This is the width of outcrop on northern slope. Now the width of outcrop on southern slope you have to find out. Then you have to find out true thickness. You have to find out vertical thickness. Yes, this is the vertical thickness. VT you have to find out. True thickness you have to find out. These two answers we have to find out. Then this theta you have to find out, and the direction. So now direction is itself the north side. Yes, the beds are dipping towards north. So the first your answer will be 1 VT. Second will be true thickness. Third will be width of outcrop on southern slope. And the fourth one, deep, direction, and angle. Or deep angle. How much it is there, you have to measure it out. Now we will measure out vertical thickness. .1, so 110. Then true thickness is 1, so 100 meters. Now width of outcrop, one 1.5, so 150 meters. Now you have to find out the angle now. How much is the angle is there? So keep this protractor to the center where it is meeting, and now you have to find out. It is 13 degree. Yes, it is a 13 degree north, towards north. Yes, that is very important. That is towards north. Only one direction. The deep is only on one side. So towards the north, 13 degree towards north you have to mention. So this is the way the problem number 4 we have been solved. So here it is given north 40 degree is the conglomerate bed is dipping towards north 40 degree is north 40 degree and south 30 degree with 30 degree. The top bedding plane on the northern side, the top bedding plane on northern slope is exposed at 300 meters, and the top bedding plane on southern slope from the surface it is exposed at 200 meters. The width of outcrop on northern slope is given at on northern slope is the width of outcrop is given 250 on the slope. Yes. Now you have to find out the width of outcrop, true thickness, width of outcrop on the slope, and the vertical thickness. So this is the way you have to solve, and the angle and the direction. So direction is towards the north, and that is the 13 degree is the angle. So that is the problem number 4. Now we'll go to the problem number 5. Yes, come to the next problem number 5 we are going to solve now. Type A, problem number 5. This is the problem number 5 from the type A. Now see what are the given in this particular problem. A limestone bed is exposed on the northern and southern slope. So northern and southern slope with and sloping with an angle of 25 degree towards the north and 40 degree towards the south. The top junction of the limestone bed is exposed at a distance of 300 meters and 500 meters. 300 meters and 500 meters. So on the north, it is exposed at 300 meters and south at 500 meters. The top of the hill on the northern and southern slope respectively. If the width of outcrop is, now here it is given, width is given. Earlier the width of outcrop on the slope is given, or true thickness. Now the first time the width of outcrop is given 200 meters. You have to find out true thickness. You have to find out deep direction, deep angle. You have to find out deep amount, and width of outcrop on northern as well as southern slope. These two you have to find out. So a limestone bed is exposed on the northern and southern slope with slope which are sloping with an angle of 25 degree and 40 degree respectively. The top junction of the limestone bed is exposed at a distance of 300 and 500 from the top of the hill on northern and southern slope respectively. If the vertical thickness of the limestone is 200 meters, find the true thickness, deep direction, deep amount, and width of outcrop on northern and southern slope. The scale will be, again, we are using 1 centimeter for 200. We will not change in all the problems what we are going to solve from A type to E type. But how much we are going to cover here, we'll see now. Yes. So this is the line we have drawn. The center point we have been marked. This is the north. This is the south. Now we have to take the angles now. 30 degree towards north and 30 degree towards the south. See, point should be a proper one, otherwise everything will goes wrong. So north will be 25 degree. Yes. Slightly angle differ, everything will goes in wrong. 1 degree variation, lot of changes will be there. So don't make that mistake. So and whenever you're drawing the points, join the points properly. If you not join the points properly, your answers are going to give you variations. Yes, these are the two. Yes, I have joined properly now. Yes, these two we have been done. The first one towards the north 25 degree, towards the south we have taken 40 degree. And now what is there? The top bedding plane is exposed on northern slope at 300 meters from the surface. So 300 meters, the top bedding plane will be here. And now 500 meters will be on the south. So this will be 500 meters. Now join these 2 points. I think it will goes out of the page. We have to extend the line now. From both sides we have to extend, and might be there will be variation may come in the problem. Now what will be given now next? Vertical thickness is given. So perpendicular to the top, we have to take the perpendicular. I'll take from this point, and now is 1 centimeter. So here it is 3. So 1 centimeter will be here, and 2 centimeters will be here. Yes, 2 centimeters. And now you have to draw the parallel line to this line what we have drawn, the top bearing plane. There should not be any gap. If the gap is there, there will be a problem. Slowly shift it out, and now you draw the parallel line to this one, and now you have to slowly extend it out till it becomes the parallel to that point. Yes, we are drawn now. Yes, now the next one, the first answer, perpendicular to the bed. You take the two thickness. You have to find out this one. Those width of outcrop on southern slope, the width of outcrop on the northern slope. So now we'll measure one by one. Then you have to measure the theta, which will be here. Is two thickness will be 50 meters. Then vertical thickness, you have to measure it out. Already we have taken the vertical thickness. Here. VT, we have already taken it out. Oh, how much is 2 centimeters? Na? Yeah. That's why we are taken at 1 centimeter. So line, we have made a mistake. Yes, that's the problem. When you have the many points on your paper, then you will be making a mistake. So there we have made the mistake. We'll rectify. It is a marker now. So I could not get it. VT 200 meters. Then two thickness 190 meters. Then this slope which will come out 1 to 2.1. The width of outcrop on southern slope 210 meters. Then width of outcrop on the northern slope 1.9, 190 meters. Then you have to find out the angle now. The bed is dipping by how many angle? Measure this angle 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So DD and deep amount is how much here? 23. Yes. So 23 towards south. So this is the problem number 5. So here the two hill slopes are given, one on northern side and second one is on southern side. 25 degree towards north, 40 degree towards east. Then the top junction from the top junction from the surface 200 and 300 meters on the this side north, and towards the south 500 meters. Then width of vertical thickness is given 250. We have drawn the parallel lines, and from there two thickness we got it to 190 meters. Then width of outcrop on southern slope we got it 210 meters. Then the northern slope is 190 meters. Then the degree which is there 23 degree towards the south. So this is what we have. The problem we have been solved. Number 6. Hill has a slope 20 degree towards north 20 degree and south 50 degree. The top and bottom junction of the coal seams are exposed on northern side. So top and bottom is given on the northern side. From the top, it is given 200 and 500 meters. Yes, so instead of giving on the north as well as south, they given the top and bottom junction on the same junction. So there will be no confusion. So they are given top and bottom junction on one side. So top and bottom is given. If the coal seam is dipping by an angle of 20 degree, coal seam is dipping by an angle of 20 degree towards the south, find true thickness, vertical thickness, deep direction of distance at which the junction of coal seam will be exposed from the top of the hill on the southern slope. So on the southern slope where these top bedding plane and bottom bedding plane will be exposed from the surface. We have to find out that. Now we'll draw the first, as usual, draw a straight line parallel to the edge of the page. This will be there. We have been marked. Now you have to take the angle north 20 degree and south 50 degree. Join these 2 points now. Yes, here we have 20 degree, here we have 50 degree. So this is your north and this is the south. Scale again 1 centimeter is equal to 100 meters. And this is what we have, the problem number 6 we are solving from type A. Now here what is given now? The top junction which is exposed on northern slope from the top is at 200 meters and 500 meters. So from here 200 meters, 100 and this is 200 and the second one 300, 400 and this is the 500. So we are drawn the 2 points, 200 meters and 500 meters we are drawn the 2 points on the south side. Towards the north side. Next one is given. Top junction is shown is exposed 300 and 500 meters. If the northern and southern slope respectively. If width of outcrop is given, we are missing that. Width of outcrop 250. Width of outcrop 250. Second one, they are dipping south 20 degree now. Yes, so south 20 degree. So what we have to do now? We could not draw the bed. So what we will do now? This projected horizontal line we have to draw to the any one of the point which we have taken now here. So here we can make as a dotted line that we have been horizontally projected here. Now the bed is dipping towards south by 20 degree. From here the bed will be dipping towards south by 20 degree. So mark that point and join that point to that point. So you get the bed. Yes, this is the point. Now from here the vertical thickness is given now. So you can directly take the vertical thickness. How much it is there? 250. So 100, 200 and 250. So we have taken VT 250 meters. Now parallel, we have to draw the line from this point. So slowly shift it out to the lower side. Now draw the proper lines. Yeah. It will be extended. If you want to join this line, your page will be goes on extending now. So don't make that mistake. Up to this, it is okay. Now this line you have to be extended because we have to find out the top and bottom bedding plane on the southern side. So here it is 200 meter we are done, and this point we have taken 500 meter. Now we have to measure these points which are exposed on the from the top. So we have to measure this distance from the top so that we can get the top and bottom junction from the surface. So from the surface on this line, if you start measuring out, so now this is bottom weight. I will start it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.2. So width of outcrop on the top, yes, the top bottom yes, the top bedding plane is exposed on the southern slope at 760 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 760. Now the top bedding plane. If you make out the top bedding plane, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2.5. So width of outcrop on southern slope at exposed at top bed at 250 meters from the top. These two we got it now. Yes, these answers we got it. The top bedding plane as bottom bedding plane we got it. And similarly, if you want the width of outcrop on the slope, how much it is there? 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4, 4.5. So width of outcrop on southern slope is 450 meters. Similarly, this we already know, 203, 500, so 300 meters is here. Now, next one, you have to find out this angle. That is, the bed is dipping towards south. Yes, the bed is dipping towards south. How much angle is there? You have to find out with the compass. Find out the answer to this question, that how much is the deep of this bed. It is exactly between 20 and 21. Yes, 20. So it is south 20 degree towards south 20 degree. So that will be the answer will be there. So, and the true thickness, the last answer which we have to find out. Take a perpendicular distance between the top and bottom bedding plane. Join the line 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 1, 2, 3. 2.3, that is 230. So the true thickness will be 230 meters. So this is what we have, the problem number 6. In that, what is given is north 20 degree, north 20 degree and south 50 degree. A hill slope as given. On the north side 20 degree and south 50 degree. The top and bottom bedding plane on the northern slope are exposed from the top at 200 meters and 500 meters. The width of vertical thickness is given 250. Find out the width of outcrop on the top of the top and bottom junction which are exposed on the southern slope. Find out the true thickness and find out the deep direction and deep amount. So this is what we have been solved now. So this is what we have, the problem number 6. To the next one, come to the next one now. We will solve the next 7th problem. Now the 7th problem, something will be or different will be given. We'll check it out what is given in that problem now. Problem number 7, type A. A galena bearing dolomitic bed. A galena bearing dolomitic bed is seen to be exposed at a level ground with dips towards northwest by 25 degree. It is dipping towards northwest by 25 degree. If the width of outcrop is 250 meters, so instead of now anything vertical thickness, true thickness, top bedding plane, bottom bedding plane, directly the width of outcrop on horizontal surface is given. So you have to find out the vertical thickness, true thickness, and the amount of dip in southwest direction. Amount of dip in southwest direction. So these are the questions we have to find out the answer for these questions in this particular problem. Here, start will problem is northwest. Come this side, west on the left hand side, and right will be your southeast. So it will be east. So make a point in the center, and now you have to take the angle. Northwest will be how much? Northwest will be 25. This is the 25, and south is not given. Only one direction is given. So okay, no problem. Join these 2 points. Yes, join these 2 points. Now the next one, width of outcrop is given 350. If I take the width of the outcrop, the problem goes out of the point. So instead of that, I'll take this point 350 meters towards this side. 1, 2, 3, and 350. 100, 200, 300, 350. Now we have to draw the parallel line which is passing from this particular point which we have been marked. Yes, slowly you have to come to this point. Yes, slightly it goes above. Here. We have completed the problem. Now you have to find out the answers to this problem. That is the true thickness, vertical thickness. First mark true thickness, top bedding plane, bottom bedding plane, width of outcrop, that is there. Mark this point so examiner will be impressed that these are the points which are there. Now the next one, vertical thickness. Take a perpendicular to the top and measure the distance between the top and the bottom bedding plane on that line. So this will be your VT. You have to find out, measure it out. This is your true thickness. You have to measure it out. And this deep direction towards the northwest, you have to measure out. And southwest is 0 because the bed is dipping towards the northwest. So towards the southwest, you have to write the answer as a 0 now. Yes. True thickness will be exactly 2 centimeters. That is, true thickness is 200 meters. Now measure it out, vertical thickness 210. This is the VT. And towards the southwest, it is 0 degree because the bed is dipping on that side. So the question which is asked to just make you a jumble, so fumble, you may be fumbling that where is the southwest? Southwest is given. So it is not a southwest will be given. It should be a southeast has to be there. Again, that twisting is given by the examiner. Instead of the not asking the proper direction, you have to give the answer that it should be a 0 degree on that particular direction. So that is the problem number 7. Now we'll go to the problem number 8. Now we'll have the problem number 8. 7 we have solved now. Now last 2 problems are there. Problem number 8 from the type A. We are going to do it now. Little bit difference is there in this problem. Can you see what is that problem is there? A conglomerate bed is dipping by 15 degree towards southeast, southwest, 15 degree towards the southwest. Has a true thickness. Is how much? 180 meters. Find the hill slope over which the conglomerate will have width of outcrop 250. So width of outcrop is 250. Conglomerate has a width of outcrop is 250 meter. Width of outcrop on imaginary horizontal surface, that is southeast, west and northeast. So you have to find out the width of outcrop on southwest and northeast direction. So this has to be problem has to be find out the problem. Now we'll start doing the problem. Is mark the point southwest. So it will be on your left hand side, southwest, so ultimately northeast. So towards the southwest by how much? 15 degrees. 10 and this is the 15 degrees. Join these 2 points. Yes. So this is the southwest. 15 degree will be there. And now true thickness is given 180 meters. True thickness you have to measure 180, 100 and 180. Now you have to draw a parallel line. So passing from this point is yes, we have it drawn. Now the extent has to go out. We have to check it out how much far it has gone. So we want width of outcrop on horizontal surface also. This is given. True thickness is 180 meters. We have find out. Now VT we have to find out. Measure this point. 1 centimeter, 1.5, 1.9. This is the VT. So we got first answer. VT is 190 meters. Yes. Now what we are going to make out here, the hill slope now. The hill slope where the conglomerate bed will have width of outcrop 250. So width of outcrop 250 towards the hill slope at which the conglomerate will have width of outcrop 250 meters. So where is that 250 meters? So if you want the width of outcrop 250 meters, from that point is keeping here the top bedding plane, slowly come, but this one will have to shift it out till the bottom bed will be exposed at 250 meters. So where it has been exposed at 250 meters, 1 meters, 2 meters, and this is the 2.5. So check it out. Here. Yeah. So here a little bit point has been deviated. Yeah. This is the 2.5. Now you have to measure this angle. How much angle is there? So that will give you the direction towards the hill slope, who has the 250. That is the 60 degree. So 60 degree will be we have the slope on which the width of outcrop is 250 meters. So that is the problem number 8. Now come to the last problem in the type A. Now we have taken 9 now. So 1 or 2 problems that is sufficient, but here so many combinations we have taken. So all combinations which are there in type A we have been taken. So I think you will be thoroughly revised and you don't have any problem for SY as well as those who are there in the TY. If you make the practice, the higher version will become the more easier one. Now here the problem is a limestone bed is dipping 40 degree. A limestone bed is dipping 40 degree towards north. North is exposed on northern and southern slope at the same hill. 40 degree towards north is exposed. The limestone bed is dipping 40 degree towards the north and southern slope southern slope is exposed at the northern slope. Same hill. The problem is still I could not understand. The limestone bed is dipping 40 degree towards north, is exposed on northern and southern slope of the same hill. If it is 200 meters, true thickness, yes, students are making so many mistakes. 200 meters, find width of outcrop of limestone bed on northern and southern slope, and where the hill has a slope 60 degrees and 50 degrees. So we have a little bit of different problem is there. Once you get this idea how this problem is there, then we will be familiar with this, what exactly we have to draw here or mark here. Yes, the first point we have been done. Now next one, we have to take the 40 degree towards the north. So north will be here, south will be on this side. 40 degree. We have been drawn now. Now the next one, what is given? True thickness is given 200 meters. If I take again, it goes that side. So 200 meters, I will take on that lower side. So this will become the top bedding plane, 1 centimeter, and this is the 2 centimeter. And this is the perpendicular one. And now draw a parallel line to this one. You see that this should be ending and should be complete part. Yes. So this is done now. Now heel slope 60 degree and 50 degree. North 60 and here on this 50 degree. South 50 degree. 40, 50. Yes. These are the heel slopes. This is the 50 degree and this is we have taken 60 degree. Now on this we have to measure the last answers for this particular problem, that is the width of outcrop (1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 5.6, 5.7. 5.7 will be there on the south. 5.7, that's 570 north. Width of outcrop on northern side, it is 570. So width of outcrop on southern, on hill slope, how much it will be there? (1 centimeters and 2 centimeters. So 200 meters. Sorry, it is the meters. Yes, that will be there. And vertical thickness has been not asked. If the vertical thickness is asked, somewhere you have to take the perpendicular and you have to measure it out the vertical thickness. I think with this 9 problems, I try my level best to give you as much as to get the practice about the true thickness, vertical thickness and width of outcrop, and their combinations, how the questions will be asked in the examination. And if you make the practice, solve this problem in a home, you'll get the better idea and concept will be clear. And any type of problem will become in the exam, you will be go through. And now in the examination on online, we are going to ask you the questions, and might be we'll give you one problem, and within a 4 or 5 minutes you have to solve that problem and give us the answers. So PDF has to be uploaded immediately on the group itself, on the Google Classroom. So that will be there. So make a practice, well versed with what we have. If you have any problems, write down in the comments so that I can again make a small videos for to clear your doubts. Similarly, for sedimentary rocks are there or igneous rocks are there, you can go for my YouTube channel PC Geo Kimberlite. These are the videos are uploaded on the identification of this rock. Theory as well as practical both has been covered.